What it do, Virgos? It's Bella Cat Tarot for the general tarot reading for the month of August, now until the end. This is just a general tarot reading with 4-card layout, past, present, future, overall outcome, and 4 clarifying cards. Those of you that it resonates with, give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment below. Also check your moon, sun, and rising signs, as that will give you more clarity to some of the readings that you guys do take place in. Everyone has their own method and own way of doing them. The way I perceive and take it is exactly how they are laid out, but also because some people believe in only just telling you the great things in life. I think that you and every other astrologer that likes to, read their tarots or have their tarots read deserve to know what's going on. Okay, so this is, again, for Virgos for the month of August, which myself is a Virgo. So we'll see how this resonates with all of us. All right, here we go. Okay, so for the first card is going to be for the past. And the past card is the 5 of Cups in reverse. For the present card, we have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. For the future card, you guys have the the Knight of Swords in the upright. And then for overall outcome card is the Temperance card in the upright, okay? So basically for Virgos, with the 5 of Cups in the reverse, the 5 of Cups in reverse basically signifies that it is about news, and it also could be an alliance or ancestry, something of a return, but it also could be news, and it also could be false project, okay? So we'll see, we'll continue. With the 4 of Pentacles beside that in the reverse, the 4 of Pentacles in reverse signifies in suspense or delay of an opposition, okay? So this very much so could be then the 5 of Cups in reverse can be the news possibly of a delay, the news of possibly suspense to an opposition, okay? So it could be news to a delay or an opposition. Following that, for your future card is the Knight of Swords in the upright positioning. And Knight of Swords in the upright positioning is the card that signifies, better yet known as the Knight of Swords in the upright, is the skill and the bravery of the capacity of the defense, but also the destruction of opposition, and is for the resistance of ruin. So this person is resisting against allowing things to fall, and that very much can be you guys, Virgo, which I believe so. You guys may have this news of delay, but you guys are not going to allow that to break you with this Knight of Swords. You guys are going to have that resistance, have that skill, keep that bravery and the capacity that you have internally within you, Virgos. Okay, and for your overall outcome card is the Temperance card in the upright positioning, and this card signifies for you guys about possibly, it could be a marriage card. They could be looked at too in overall outcome. It's the marriage card, but it's also the mercy and goodness, also inspiration into what, it is that you guys possibly may be trying to captivate, okay? And as the beginning card is the 5 of Cups in reverse, which is the news of delay and suspense of the opposition, okay, with the 4 of Pentacles. But you guys are not allowing that to break you down. You're using your skills and your bravery and capacity and allowing yourselves to become the alliance in which you guys need to captivate for your inspiration. Okay, we're going to get 4 clarifying cards for you, Virgos, just to give us some more understanding as to what these cards in front of us signify for your past, present, future, and overall outcome, to kind of help you guys in whatever ways that it will, hopefully. And this is clarifying cards for Virgos. Okay, one more shuffle here. Alrighty, okay. Here we go. Blank, blank, and then a blank. Alright, now for the 5 of Cups in reverse, which is the news of the false project. Possibly you guys had the Judgment card in the upright positioning, okay? So with that news, And the Judgment card in the upright positioning, it's like the news that you guys had given. The news that you guys were given gave you guys the change of the change and the renewal of an outcome. So even though the news may not have been good because it was a false project, most likely, in the past, you guys got the Judgment card here, which signifies that somewhere along the lines, you guys realized it, got the change of position, the renewal of your outcome, okay? Now, what your Four of Pentacles card is, which is the Four of Pentacles card in the reversed, again, is the card that signifies, basically, excuse me, I got a head cold, but yeah, the Four of Pentacles in the reverse is the card that signifies the suspense and delay of opposition. And for y'all, you guys have the Moon card in the reverse, which is of lurking enemies in the dark, but to a lesser degree, okay? Also, it could be looked at as an inconsistency or deception, okay? So it's like you guys got the clarity to what the false project was, and you guys made your judgment to do your renewal of positioning or overall outcome, but you're still not seeing the enemies as they're still lurking, but to a lesser degree. Now, as far as that Knight of Swords, which you guys are not going to allow the delay, you guys have the Wheel of Fortune card in the reverse positioning, which signifies, the Wheel of Fortune card in the reverse positioning signifies the increase in the abundance for you Virgos. Now, the Emperor card, again, is the marriage card, possibly, or it could be the inspiration. You guys have, look, the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands, this card right here is also the marriage card. So with the Emperor card being Virgos, for some of you Virgos out there, you guys may be possibly looking at getting married or of some type of marriage, and contentment, most definitely, as the Emperor card, as I stated, is about being inspirational, and for its mercy and goodness, it's also the alliance of the captivity, okay? And then the Four of Wands in the upright positioning that you guys had just received for that clarifier is also the card of marriage, but it's also a card for the harmony and prosperity of peace and perfected work to come to its notice, basically, increasing to your abundance, okay? So, once again, even though in the beginning for Virgos, it was a false project, you know, and you guys got the news about it, and you guys weren't going to allow this to overtake you with the Knight of Swords. You guys used your skills, your bravery, capacity, along with, you know, your new tributes and, you know, new outcomes and stuff that with the Emperor card here, that y'all are, you know, the marriage and possibly the inspiration that had, you know, gravitated you towards a positive mind state, and where the Judgment card gave you guys that opening mindset that you guys basically did not have, possibly, but it was for you guys to realize that you have that chance to change your position and make it better, and which y'all did, I believe. You know, I can definitely tell you some of you Virgos must have changed something mentally, or even if it's communicational wise, you know, whatever it was, you guys took that leap, you guys did that change. And then with that still being said, the Moon card in reverse is about enemies lurking in the dark in the upright position, but with the reverse, it's to a lesser degree. So it's like they're still there, and they're always going to be there, but we always know that. There's always haters, no matter what it is that you guys want to do, whether it be through music, writing, however you guys like to be creative as individuals. And you allowing your skill and your bravery and capacity to allow your increase of abundance is why the Wheel of Fortune card is there for you. But definitely marriage could be something that some of you Virgos could be looking at in your overall near future. So for you Virgos that this card may have resonated with, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and feel free to subscribe. I like hearing from each and every individual. So until then, Virgos, have a great rest of your August, and I will see you guys for September. Ciao.